Hello and welcome back for day 15. Can you believe 15 days on the Sermon on the Mount? And it keeps getting, in my dad's terms, gooder and gooder, not better and better. It gets gooder and gooder. And today we're going to talk about laying up treasures in heaven. So the title is Lay Up Treasures in Heaven. And this is what Jesus said, Matthew 6, verse 19. He says this: "Do not lay up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy and where thieves break in and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust destroys and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." What's Jesus saying? Don't spend your time laying up treasures on earth. What does that mean? Storing up riches for you here, because this life will pass and one day you will go on either to heaven or to hell. And Jesus is saying, wouldn't you rather put your treasures in a place where they're secure for all eternity than in a place where you could die tomorrow and your whole life's work is gone? Jesus is saying, put your treasures in a place where none of the known elements of nature, moths, bugs, critters, rain cannot corrode or rust it, where thieves can't come in and steal it. Lay up treasures for yourself in heaven. Now, how do you do that? Well, I think you do it by living a godly life, giving to the needy, giving to the poor, serving in God's ministry in any way He calls you. Remember, Jesus has just talked about do your charitable deeds before God, not before men. Jesus has just talked to them about praying and make sure their prayers are done before God and not before men. Do their fasting not before men, but before God. And here He's saying, don't waste your time worrying about what people think and worrying about storing up stuff for yourself here. Put it where it counts. Let me tell you right now, your eternity counts. What does it profit a man if he gains the whole world, everything in it, but loses his own soul? Jesus says this. And right here He's making this point. Live a life that's heavenly minded, not earthly minded. In Colossians, one of my favorite set of scriptures, around Colossians 2 and 3, Paul writes to the people in Colossae, he says, keep your mind on heavenly things, not on earthly things. Basically, keep your eyes up. Keep your spiritual self always concerned about the afterlife and not what you see in the here and now. Well, that's the end of day 15 in our sermon series on the Sermon on the Mount. I think we're going to have one more week or so on the Sermon on the Mount, maybe even a little bit longer. And I hope if you haven't caught the rest of those videos, go back and start at day 1 and just roll through. These are 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes. Different days have different time durations, but I'm telling you, this will bless you. This is the greatest sermon known to man ever preached by the Son of God. And I'm telling you right now, it's worth your time. You think you don't have time, but you're going to play on your phone and you're going to text people and you're going to be on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all the stuff that you get on. You got time if you'll make time. Help us share these videos out, and I hope to see you back next week when we continue on with this series on the Sermon on the Mount. God bless.
Subscribe for more.